Hi.
Howdy.
I really liked the point that you brought up that victim privilege is more of a thing than white privilege. However, since you deny the existence of white privilege, do you also deny the white racial frame?
You'll have to define for me what the white racial frame is.
Okay. The white racial frame is the
Is it like an 8 by 11 or? Like sorry. Explain. It's
kind of the lens that our society looks through that sees white as the normative and other races as other.
Well, America is ethnically a majority white society, so it seems to me that statistically speaking, if you're a marketing firm, for example, and you're trying to market a shampoo, and you're trying to put somebody on the cover of that shampoo, and the norm is that it's somebody who's white, that makes a certain amount of sense. I mean, if you're trying to market to a black crowd, then you'd probably use a lot more black people on the cover of the shampoo bottle. But again, I need a little bit more specificity. If you mean in general that the entire society is oriented toward white people, no, I don't think that that's true. I think the majority of things in society are aracial. I think that when you go to buy a car, there's very little racial about it. I think that when you go to take a class, there's very little racial about it. And I think that markets respond to marketing, and therefore if you're trying to appeal to a given market, you try to appeal to that market by marketing. Right? I think there's a reason that ESPN has staffed a lot of black commentators, for example, in recent years, and that's because they're obviously trying to cater to a more minority-centric audience, which is fine. That's their prerogative. So I think that I don't like vague ideas. I like when they're made very specific. So I'm sorry to ask you to concretize. Do you want to make it a little more concrete, and then I can respond a little better, or does that answer it?
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, sure.
One of the ideas that the white racial frame posed whites as the norm is something like the beauty standard is white. When you look at Miss Universe or anything like that, all the top 20 candidates are all white, and it's things like that.
Okay, so to take an example that counteracts that, I think that, can we have a show of hands in the room? How many guys in here think Beyonce is kind of hot? Yeah, I mean, so the idea that I think Anika Noni Rose is kind of hot. I mean, like the idea that it's all white racial frame. I think that people have particular preferences as to beauty. I assume the judges have particular preferences as to beauty too. I don't know that that's racially ingrained. I mean, people of the same race tend to marry the same race across every society known to man. So that's not really a shocker. I appreciate it.
Thank you.